What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Gahiji Beast Mode. Naya Enchanters. Hope you're ready to have some fun. Ooh, playing against Mikaeus. Awesome, love it. Let's get the chat closed out. Now, as far as our opening hand goes, let's kind of. Ooh, we do have Sarah Sanctum in the hand, Mosswort Bridge. Oh man, I'd love to keep this one, but it just doesn't really. It's gonna be hard for us to get Sarah Sanctum online this early. Let's go ahead and mulligan. See what we're drawn to. Temple of Triumph, Temple of Abandon, double Scrylands. We do have a little bit of ramp, Sterling. Yeah, we'll keep on this one. Not too bad. Then we'll be on the play, so we'll get to make the lane drop for them. Pop up old Gahiji over there, little beast mode. Avenger of Zendikar. Let's go and put that on the bottom right now for sure. So we're at least going to get double Scry going, or Scurry. According to my Theros pre-release opponent. Let's go and get the Temple of Abandon down. Get that Scry going. See what else is on top. Definitely looking towards the land drop that we can make. Get that down. Sterling Grove next turn with the Temple of Triumph. We'll tap for one. Yeah, we're going to put that on top. I think that's okay. We at least do have the Sterling Grove to get down. Then we can slowly work towards getting more enchantments for it. But yes, welcome to some Gahiji. We're playing Gahiji. Whenever a creature attacks your opponent or one of the planeswalkers they control, let's go ahead and get the Temple of Triumph down. And then we'll be online for Sterling Grove next turn. And we'll still have one mana off the Sarah Sanctum. Alright, Bloodstained Mire. Yes, beautiful. I'll put that on top, and then we'll go and pass the turn. So, whenever a creature attacks one of your opponents or a planeswalker an opponent controls, that creature gets +2 until end of turn. Play against Mikaeus, the Unhallowed, Intimidate. Whenever a human being, not a human being, whenever a human deals damage to you, destroy it. I just love whenever a human being touches you, slap them. Other non-human creatures you control get +1/+1, and have Undying. Alright, let's go and get the... let's get the Bloodstained Mire down. Let's go and grab another green source. I'm thinking that red-green source. Let's go and grab that. Let's grab the Taiga. I think that sounds good. Let's go and grab the. Let's go for the Weirding Wood. Let's go on the Temple of Triumph. But yeah, this is an Enchantress build. We're running a lot of stuff like the Weirding Wood, like that, to where we can, we're going to add 2 mana to our mana pool, so we're going to get a little bit ahead on mana. But then at the same time, we get ourselves a nice little clue token, just to kind of generate just a little bit of extra value. And the next turn, we're going to go for the Sarah Sanctum. Let's see if we can't get the, if we get down Sarah Sanctum, let's see, we get down Sterling Grove off the wood. That's going to be 2 enchantments, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if we'll be able to get down the Sterling Grove just yet, but if we go for Aggravated Assault, then we might get into spots where we can get some stuff kind of going from there. Berserker's Onslaught. Hey, what's up, buddy? Alright, so with the Temple of Triumph, yeah, we can add double color. Let's go ahead and get the Sarah Sanctum down. And we could crack a clue token if we need to. Yeah, let's go ahead and add, if we're going green-white, make sure we sequence this correctly. We need to leave up red. I'm going to go green-white. Get down the Sterling Grove. It's going to be 2 enchantments for the Sanctum. We can still go and get down the Aggravated Assault. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. And we have 1 mana left over. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. Okay. Kick it over to our opponent. So now, as far as our enchantment account with Sarah Sanctum, we're doing pretty good. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 enchantments. So Sarah Sanctum is going to be tapping for 3 right now. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn we can actually get down to Gahiji. Get that down, kind of get that established. The only thing that we're missing now is our Enchantress card draw pieces or some Beast tokens, you know. We've got our little engine going. So, but as far as Sterling Grove goes, we can sacrifice it and search our library for an enchantment card, put it on top of it. So what we may end up doing is going for Assemble the Legion. That's going to give us a nice little, it's going to contribute towards Sarah Sanctum, and then at the same time give us a nice little army for Gahiji. So, and kind of stop the onslaught of creatures coming across. I think I like that. In fact, let's go and go for it now. Let's go ahead and Sterling Grove. Yeah, because Sterling Grove puts it on top. Yep. Let's go and crack the Sterling Grove. Let's go and grab that Assemble the Legion. We're still going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll still have just enough mana to get it down outside of the Sarah Sanctum. And that'll kind of help slow roll the zombie onslaught coming in hot. Let's go ahead and tap down for double white. Let's go double red. Get down the Assemble the Legion. And tap for 1 more. Okay, then we're going to go and pass the turn. Alright, kick it over to our opponent. So, we got some nice stuff. So, we're going to get with Assemble the Legion, if you're not familiar. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a muster counter on Assemble the Legion, then create a 1/1 red soldier, a creature token with haste. This is coming to the battlefield. It's going to have haste. At the same time, it's going to give us some nice little Gahiji targets to give that +2/+0 bonus. And then as far as our hand is concerned, we have Mirari's Wake and some other nice stuff. So, definitely go from there. And we're at 21 life, so we're not under any sort of pressure to kind of close the game out right now. And once these muster counters keep coming, then we just definitely get in a good spot. Let's go and get the catacombs down. So we tack this. We have right now. We have 1, 2, 3. Let's go and tap that down. Let's go for the Mirari's Wake. We just need to do a lot of setting up on this one. I guess we can just go and tap for double green on this one. Anything else we need to get down? Berserker's Onslaught. No, we're okay with that. Mirari's Wake. Let's go and crack the Catacombs. It's going to tap for double. We can still get down. Yeah, let's grab the Savannah. Let's go double green. Excuse me. Let's go double white, double red, and then double green. There we go. Let's get down Gahiji. And we'll have 1 mana left over. Not enough to crack the clue token. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn, I think. If we can, kind of put them in a spots where they're just going to have to swing in with the Plague Belcher with the Soldier token out there. We're going to get the Assemble the Legion going. And then we also have Berserker's Onslaught. So once we get that down, we can use that in addition to Aggravated Assault, where we can just start swinging in and really start dealing some nice little double stack damage over there. We don't have a way to keep generating mana. But if we can kind of force the issue with Aggravated Assault out there, there's an additional combat step kind of going from there. It'll be pretty nice. And then, once again, we're playing against Mono Black. It's really hard for them to deal with enchantments. If we happen to, board white comes out, Assemble the Legion, they just keep coming. You're assembling a Legion, which is really nice. So, so I love that card, man. So much fun. All right, see if they're going to swing in. They do have Undying now, which will be able to come back with a +1 counter on it. See if they want to swing in. If they're simply just going to swing in with the Plague Belcher, I think we'll be okay with this one. Whenever as another zombie you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. And then the Metallic Mimic out there. Do we want to chump block? It's going to 5, puts us down to 15. We'll get a few more creatures. No, I think we're okay. We kind of want to build our army up. And then attacking creatures we control have double strike. So if we can get into a spot where we get a nice little alpha strike swinging in, we can go from there. Sacred Foundry. Let's go ahead and crack a clue token. I think I like that. Crack a clue token. Seal of Primordium. Okay, let's go and get down the Seal of Primordium. There we go. And then I guess it doesn't. We can just tap down for a really big amount. Get down the Berserker's Onslaught. And then tap for red. And then we'll go and get down the Sacred Foundry. Anything not going to pay 2 life. Okay. And I think we want to. We're just going to go ahead and pass the turn on this one. So what we can do with Seal Primordium, we can crack it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. If we need to get around the Dark Prophecy triggers, we may end up going for that. We could go for Metallic Mimic to get rid of that bonus. But I think right now I like just holding off. Next turn we're going to end up with 3 Soldier tokens. With Aggravated Assault and a lot of extra mana, we can keep sending in the Soldier token. Oh man, that's sweet. I love that. I love that interaction. I love sometimes when flavor rules, not flavor rules. I don't know what word I'm thinking of, but you have Assemble the Legion, so you can kind of keep sending those Soldier tokens in, to try and take the fort for Mikaeus. I don't know. I love it. Okay, opponent's got 3 cards in hand with Dark Prophecy out there. If we do get into spots where they get too many creatures on the battlefield with Dark Prophecy and they all die, they'll draw a card and... they draw a card and you lose 1 life. Okay, I was thinking that it was a Blood Artifact where we lost life, so we're okay on the Seal of Primordium. So, but with the seal out there, and with the Metallic Mimic being a zombie artifact, what we can do is if they swing in thinking they have a certain combat step, we can crack the Seal of Primordium and then kind of go from there. But what we may end up doing is to kind of start swinging with some of our creatures, depending on what. Diabolic Tutor. Search your library for a card, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Okay. So, that will leave them with 2 mana left available. Their crypt is basically nothing right now because there's no creature cards in the graveyard. But we'll see how they want to swing in. A lot of their creatures don't have. Excuse me. Actually, hold on one second. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Yeah, their creatures don't have trample. So if we just want to start chump blocking for days, we can do that. And then we've got a ton of mana off these Serra Sanctum, so even if they blow, depending on what they search up with their Diabolic Tutor, if they do grab some sort of land hate, like a Ghost Quarter or something like that, and they blow it up, we'll still be in a good spot because we've got all of our main, enchantments out there. But as far as our enchantment count, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, love it. This is what makes I just love playing Enchanter style decks, and I've been playing some Mud, and I don't know, really enjoyed it, and so I figured I'd kind of branch out and do some nice little Gahiji. Alright, so we have the Plague Belcher swinging in. That's going to be a 5/4 Undying, and then the Metallic Mimic. Do we want to chump block on this one? We'll be getting 3 soldiers next turn to replace it. Yeah, why not? Let's go and do that. Take care of the Metallic Mimic. It's going to come back. We can still chump block again next turn. That's going to be 8. You know, just in case we lose to just some random, you know, like Sanguinate or something that gets them a lot of mana online, I'm okay with kind of, oh, excuse me, Menace. Right, oh, yeah. We'll go and let the 5 come through. There we go. Alright, so 2's going to block on the Metallic Mimic. 5's going to put us down to 10. Well, we could double chump block. Yeah, let's go and double chump block. There we go. Sorry about that. I forgot he had Menace, and I'm like, why is Magic Online making me click, 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 click like that? So, depending on what they search up with the Diabolic Tutor, they could have got some sort of spot removal, but at least since we declared them a blocker, it's going to get them. And then they're also going to start losing some life. So it's going to get rid of the Metallic Mimic. It's going to come back, and once it comes back, we'll be in a spot where we can kind of keep chump blocking from there. Always yield to that, and then always yield to Dark Prophecy, and then always yield. There we go. Okay. Plague Belcher is going to come back as a 7/6. Enters the battlefield, put 2 -1 counters on target creature you control. They can put it back on there if they want to. But now that it has Undying, if it dies, then it's just simply going to go to the graveyard and not really go anywhere else. They're still going to get the Metallic Mimic coming back. So it goes back to a 5/4 on that. Now we do have to watch out for the recursion coming across, but if we want to, we can crack the Seal of Primordium on the Metallic Mimic to get rid of that bonus. We don't have to go for it right now, though. Alright, so get the Symbol of Legion going. It's going to be 3 nice little soldiers on the battlefield, ready to kind of do some nice little Naya Enchantress duty. Ooh, we're drawn to the God of Victory. Okay, let's go and get down the God of Victory. It's going to be double red and double white. And we definitely do have a Devotion online. So, our creatures that we control have Menace, so if we want to swing in, we can. I think at this point, yeah, Mono Black's a tough one, man. I think on this one, we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. So we have the God of Victory. We can chump block on the Plague Belcher with another Soldier token. With the Seal Primordium, we can crack on the Metallic Mimic. And then next turn, we should be able to get for a nice little alpha swing where we have to go with the Aggravated Assault, because that's going to be 6 soldiers on the battlefield. We can keep adding that mana to our mana pool to kind of go for the Aggravated Assault, and then kind of keep going from there. I think we can chain that together. Untap all creatures you control after this main phase. I think if we keep activating it a bunch of times, I think we still get those activations. So that'll be 7 total soldier tokens we'll have. And then with that Menace ability and the Seal Primordium cracking on the Metallic Mimic, I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. And especially if they do end up going to the attack step, we'll go for the crack off the Seal, and then that's just going to be 2 creatures on the battlefield. And we can let the 5 come across if we need to, if that's something we got to go for. Endless Ranks of the Dead. Alright, get their own Symbol of the Legion. Loving this matchup, man. Pretty cool. This makes Commander fun. You know, Symbol of the Legion versus Endless Ranks of the Dead. That always puts a smile on my face. Okay, let's go for the Seal Primordium crack on the Metallic Mimic. So they're going to lose a life, draw a card. And then once we get the Gahiji kind of going, especially if they do swing in with the Plague Belcher, we're going to be okay with that right now. Just because it's not going to do much. Knocks us down to 5. We don't have to worry about 3 mana. And then if they just simply leave up Mikaeus, and they're going to have Menace due to the God of Victory. So that should be enough for us to kind of swing in and keep going for that Aggravated Assault. And especially since we do have Double Strike, that'll be really nice for us too. So, okay, so they do see that line of play. Let's see what else we go for. If they want to, they can double chump block on the Gahiji. Okay. Get a nice little soldiers on the battlefield. We draw into the tutor. Let's go and fire this tutor off. And let's go and grab the, if we grab the Overwhelming Splendor, I think that'll be good. Yeah, we'll go Overwhelming Splendor. Let's go and get that down. Enchant our opponent. and that's going to be, I mean, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to lose a life off that, and now we can go and swing in. It's just a little 2-1 body with a +1 counter on there. We can go for the aggravated assault. I think they are still, they'll get like 2 zombies, but we're going to be okay on that. Let's go and swing in. Coming in hot. Send the whole crew in. Let's go ahead and always yield to that. Okay, coming in hot, double strike, menace, love it. Beautiful. And we still have enough demand to go for the aggravated assault. That was a really nice draw off the tutor to grab that splendor, because I was worried about losing Gahiji to Mikaeus with it being a 6/6 out there, but since we drew into the tutor for the splendor, then that kind of puts us into a pretty good spot where we can really start swinging in. So they're going to have to double chump block on one of these creatures. That's going to be, I think that should be lethal. Coming in, yeah, because we've got the 7. Oh, beautiful. Close it out. Nice little Gahiji, and with the symbol of Legion. Love this card. One of my favorite commander cards, just in general. So definitely enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.